What is up, 2025? Yo, it's been a year since I've last uploaded my iPhone 6 video. And guess what? Now we're gonna do it again with the iPhone 6s. Are you guys so excited for this video? Guess what? Only like 8 or 9 months until I'm back, and then I can finally post more bangers with you. I actually am gonna have one more video come out before I come back, and it's gonna be living with the iPhone SE for 10 years. So I have that video. I'm gonna make it a couple months. Everyone, drumroll please, because I'm filming this March 12th, 2024. So that was a year and a half ago for you guys. That's weird that I'm filming this a year and a half in advance. Like 2025 doesn't even seem like a real year to me. How's GTA 6, everyone? Like, is that a pretty fun game? Is it out yet? I have no idea. In order to do this iPhone 6 video, I had to pick what iPhone 6s I want to use. I have 4 iPhone 6s's right now. It's a long story, but basically, the silver one's the first one I bought. The back camera doesn't work, and the display broke. So I did not mean to drop that one. So we're definitely not using this 6s Plus in silver. So that one's out of the question. Then I bought this one a few months later, and it's also a Plus, but the battery life sucks. So I'm definitely probably not using this, but I do like the rose gold. So if I can sell this eventually, I'm probably going to sell it. We got these. So about a month ago, I filmed the Living with iPhone 6 video, and I went to go buy an iPhone 6, and I accidentally bought a 6S, and it delivered to me, and I was like, I didn't mean to, and I was going to return it, but I just didn't. Then they accidentally sent me 2, so they gave me 2 iPhone 6S's, but for the price of 1. So I was like, okay, maybe I'll just resell them. But I was like, I won't resell them until after I do this video, because this one has a little bit of a cracked display, but it's more like the display. It's not actually like a crack. I think the display and the battery in this phone was replaced after, and it's not Apple authorized. This one has a 91% battery, and this has an 89% battery, and this one's perfectly fine. Actually, I think that one has a 94. So I'm probably gonna use this one because no cracked screen and it has a decent battery life. I'm probably gonna use this one. But then hopefully before I leave in June, I'm gonna sell all of these, and I just want a regular 6S in rose gold for my collection. I should have another collection video that came out a couple months ago. It was probably like 2 or 3 videos ago for you. So that video should be pretty fun, and hopefully I have a rose gold 6S by then for that video. So anyway, I think of all 4 6S's I have, I'm going to use this one with 89% battery health and silver and stuff like that. So this is the phone I think I'm going to use for the next week. Technically, yeah, it's not 10 years old, but for you guys it technically is. Except for me, it's like 8.5 years old. So it's okay though. I want to make these banger videos. And then we got the 6S in like 6 more months, and then I'll be home soon, and we can do an iPhone 7 video, and I have a bunch more videos planned for you guys. Anyway, I hope I'm doing well. I hope I haven't died. That'd be weird. I'm posting this video, and I have no idea if I've died or something. It'd be kind of weird. So, anyway, let's start the week. Why, hello everyone. Welcome to day 1 of Living with iPhone 6s for a week. So fun and amazing. Today is actually now the 13th of March. I wanted to start this video 2 days ago. I just kind of got busy, and I was like, oh, I'll just put it off for a couple of days. So I'm still going to be doing it for a week, so it's fine. So it is the 13th. The ACT was yesterday, so I didn't even have school yesterday. That's how busy I was. Right now we got school. This is my early out day, so I'll be out by 11, and then I got to work at 11. Day 1 was looking up to a great start. Sorry, I just got back from work, so it has been 10 hours now. But I've been wearing a hat. I wore a hat to go to work, and I took it off, and like my hair looks like pretty decent. And now I'm actually gonna go on a triple date. So we're gonna have that at like 7 or 8 o'clock. So that we have that to look forward to. And it's time to shave the mustache for the date, which I was growing out the mustache for a year almost, and then I shaved it like just January of 2024, and then it grew back like 2 weeks later, and it looked just like it did like after growing it out for a year. So I'm gonna shave this again, and it's probably gonna grow back pretty quickly. Okay, it is time for me to probably start getting ready for the day. I just figured I'd introduce you to my puppies. This is Gus. He just got a haircut yesterday, and this is Harlow. Gus is looking at me. Hey, it's okay, Harlow. She's the sweetest ever. Sadly, by the time you're watching this video, Harlow is probably gone. I know that's a very sad way to say that. Once I leave, I probably won't see Harlow again, which is sad, but this is why she's on the video, because we both love her. We all love her. Harlow's the best. Yeah, we got my phone, I charged it up to 100%. It was it was at 37, so I charged it up because that date is going to be crazy and I don't want it to just die. So besides that, the phone's been pretty great. As the years go on and the phones get better year after year, I start to notice the little details. Like when I'm doing, I don't know, the iPhone 4S, I'm like, there's a lot of things that are different. So I'm noticing the bigger things in my, I'll be like, oh, the screen is smaller, or whatever it is, and yada yada, all these things. I'll notice bigger things. But now that it's like the 6S is kind of recent, and then I'll notice like smaller things, like it's not a stereo speaker, so I can only hear it out of one end, or like little nitpicking things that are like I normally wouldn't be like, oh, it's so close yet so far that like I'm nitpicking at the smallest, weirdest things on this iPhone 6S. Because besides that, this phone is almost identical to my regular phone, and it is so funny, like, especially with all my same apps and everything. When I was downloading all my apps, there was a bunch of apps that said it needs to require iOS 16 at least, so it's going to download the latest compatible version, but for the most part, it's been pretty identical. And I will say, yeah, sure, it's only been 8.5 years, not 10 years like normal. That's because I physically can't be here to do the 10-year anniversary video, but I'm sure it would be somewhat similar for the most part. It's going to be, the iPhone 7 video next year will actually be, when it's released and stuff like that, I'll actually be back to do the iPhone 7 for a week. So that video is going to be a lot more interesting, especially since that one is also on iOS 15. So that'll be a more interesting video for sure. I'm just going to say that living with iPhone 6 in 2024 or 2025 has been pretty easy. I'm officially back. It is way past midnight, but that was okay because the date was really fun. We had to drive really far. We ended up going to Topgolf for the date, so that was like forever away, and then I drive the girl home and then come back, so it was just really late night, but it was fun. The phone is at 44%, so basically we've used 120% of battery today, so I'll probably be planning on charging it from here on out, unless I just have a really light day and don't use my phone a whole lot. Because technically today is already day 2. I'm gonna go to sleep, and then we can really start day 2. I'm so tired, but it's okay. Time to go to school, and then I got work at 4 o'clock, so I got like 3 hours after school, so it'll be good. 2 things I wanted to mention that have actually been so nice this time around that haven't been here at previous years. First of all, when I'm typing, I use the swipe gesture on the keyboard so often. That was on Androids years before it ever came to iPhones, but it's finally on the iPhone 6S, and I've loved that ever since iOS 13 has existed. So it's been really handy to do that when I'm typing. Also, another great feature that came out in iOS 13, because iOS 13 is the best, is dark mode. That was also on Androids for a long time. iOS 13 was just a perfect update for iPhone users that wanted a bunch of Android features. Dark mode is also pretty handy, so it's not bright lights just blaring in your face, you know. I found so many more things over the course of a few hours that I've noticed, like notifications. In iOS 15, they revamped notifications, and that's how it is in iOS 17. And I don't know, they could totally change with iOS 18 and 19, because you guys are on iOS 19 right now. That's crazy. They're just like they are on iOS 17, so iOS 15 notifications, perfect. Another weird thing I've noticed is only in dark environments, I'd have to show you like a screenshot or something from, there's like this weird like red like I think it's like the pixels are like dead or something right there or something. It's not like dead pixels, but like burn out or something weirdly. Anyway, in dark environments when the display's on, you could just see like red. I don't know, it's kind of weird. That also could be like this one might have gotten its display replaced, and that's like another weird quirk or something like that. Anyway, tomorrow is early out day at school, but I got an 11 to 7 shift after that, so I'll try to record if I can. Anyway, see you guys on day 3. I intentionally didn't film throughout the day today because I figured I'd just do kind of a recap of how the day went at the end of the day, just because I saw how long this video is getting, and I don't know how I'm going to be able to trim it down a lot, and we're only on day 3. So, we're just going to calm it down a little bit. But today was pretty good. I had to charge it once while I was at work. I just had school in the morning, got home at 10, took a nap, went to work from 11 to 8, and then I went to Rush, which is like some like classic fun center type thing. I took a couple of photos throughout the day, just to like show you some photos on how the photo quality looks and stuff like that. But again, this whole video, for the most part, is being shot on the iPhone 6s's front camera. Besides for a couple where the iPhone 14 at like the beginning and stuff like that. And the B-roll shots are all the iPhone 14 too. Now it's going to Saturday. Tomorrow I'm going to go skiing, so we'll see how that goes. quick vlog from the slopes. It is pretty cool. Skiing is the best. Imagine skiing with the Apple Vision Pro on. Oh, you know what is interesting is that you guys, by the time this video is out, you guys might know when. You might already have an Apple Vision Pro 2, or there's gonna be rumors of one coming like in the near future. Saturday was pretty decent. Work was boring per usual, but then I had my friends all over after, so we had a little fun time. Tomorrow's Sunday. It's weird not to have the challenge end tomorrow, but that's because I started in the middle of the week. I'm kind of weird like that. Yeah, today was pretty good. Battery life only had to charge once, and nothing crazy. Sunday was great. I had a lot of church stuff to do today, so that was like 8 hours of that alone. And then I made an Instagram post I got like a couple hours ago. My phone was like getting really hot while trying to make it. I don't know why. And then I hadn't been on Snapchat as much, but then I was doing Snapchat. Like, I feel like all my social medias on this phone the phone gets a little spicy and hot. So that's something to watch out for, because I'm sure all those apps have many more updates that it doesn't support anymore. Chipset that it's not used to running anymore, so like that. Because this phone is pretty old. Yeah, that's how today went. And tomorrow I get to sleep in a little bit. And then I got school until 1 o'clock. And I'm probably going to do my taxes tomorrow. Kind of sucks, but they'll be fine. So sad. Tomorrow is the last day. Then I won't have a video for you guys till next March. That's 6 months away. 2026, baby. That's the year I return. So I'll be back by next July. Preferably, hopefully. Be kind of sad if I wasn't. If I don't post before the end of July, I'm definitely dead. Just so you know. Taxes were so fun today. They took me a lot longer than I thought they would to do. But I got a $700 tax return, so yay. That's pretty cool. Of every phone I've done this 10-year challenge for, this has probably been the best battery life for the phone. The iPhone 6 last year definitely was. Before that, the 5S, 5C, 5, all 4S, 4, all kind of sucked. I bet the SE is gonna suck as well. Yeah, I know it's only been like 8.5 years. Even for that, I think the iPhone 6 was okay. It was pretty good for 10 years, so I wouldn't be surprised if this was fine. If I actually did this, if it was 10 years. That's crazy, like 8.5 and 10 years difference. Oh, a year and a half. This video won't be uploaded for a year and a half. This phone was super cool for the time. Like, it went under the radar, but because iPhone 6 was so crazy with the displays, but then the iPhone 7 was just so controversial, everyone knew about it. The iPhone 6S went under the radar really well. I do hope I can get a rose gold iPhone 6S before May, before I leave, and then I can have a video with that. But if I can't, though, that's whatever. My phone is getting really hot recording this right now. That's how hot this phone gets. That's probably my number one hate about this phone, is the phone gets hot. Like, the battery life isn't even like something I hate about this phone, or even the apps or anything. It's just how hot it gets all the time. So can't wait for an iPhone 7 next year, because then I get like stereo speakers, waterproofing, portrait mode cameras, except for I'll probably be doing the regular 7, not 7 Plus. 7 was a pretty decent upgrade. Anyway, I gotta be filming the iPhone SE video in a couple weeks, so that'll be pretty fun. The 6S is almost finally over, just one more day, and then I can go back to my iPhone 14 Pro, and then I can go to the SE. Just downgrade again. Love downgrading. See you guys tomorrow. Hey everybody, welcome back to the last day. Did I mention that this phone could do 4K? I don't think I mentioned that. I kind of forgot that it could run 4K, but I've been recording with the front camera this whole time, so I haven't been able to maximize the quality. I need to run some 4K so that this video can be 4K when I upload it to YouTube, hopefully, preferably. But yeah, it's finally the last day. It's kind of sad, but you know, it is what it is. Give it a couple weeks and I'll make an iPhone SE 10 years later video, but that won't be releasing till March for you guys, but that's okay. Right now is a crazy time in my life. Actually, next week, I'm going to be releasing this video in my timeline. Like, right now it's the 19th on a Tuesday. I'm going to be releasing this video. Technically, that video hasn't been released yet. It's going to release next week, and that's why I'm not here. I'm going to explain why I'm not here. So that video finally comes out next week, so that's already going to be a little crazy. SE video in a couple months, and then I'll be back home just in time. So it's coming sooner than you think, and we can start making more videos, cooler and funner videos, and YouTube can be fun again. And I'll answer you guys' comments. I have no idea if anyone is going to be watching this video. It'll be interesting once I come back to find out. I hope you guys really enjoyed this week. It's been a learning experience, and the number one thing I learned is taxes suck. Anyway, see you guys in a few more months and almost there, and I can be back. It's gonna be great. Thank you guys so much, and thank you iPhone 6s for all the memories you brought me. And see you next year.